While we were praying for Ashley not to get disqualified, TikTok was busy making content. Yazine, Ashley is the blueprint. Shame, her influence this season was no joke. Hey my loves, welcome back babies. Guys, do not forget to do the needful by subscribing to this channel and make sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. And also do not forget to give Mimi a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So you guys, the Ashley fans actually took it as their, in fact yesterday they made it Ashley's day, right? They were just celebrating her stay in Biggie's house, her short stay in Biggie's house, and then how everything went down, her experience, everything. They just went down memory lane. Yes, they went down memory lane celebrating it. So they started seeing, they came across videos of so many things people were saying about her. But aside that, yeah, they started sharing her moments in the house. They started getting emotional with the things that happened in the house, things that transpired with Ashley Ogo and the housemates. I'll get it from Abigail. Ashley knew those nonsense girls were bitter, jealous, and wanted to be her so bad. That is why she never entertained any 6 months. She didn't fake shit. She will always lead and they follow, says Abigail. And then Tando says this is a video of Ashley when she breaks out and was crying, And then Tando shared this video and says the house was becoming heavy for her at some point, man. Literally, God had to do what he had to do to remove her from everything. Hi. It was a lot. I think this was the moment when she actually did a lot during the wager tax and she was not crowned the wager tax queen of the something of the week. What is it called again? The Low queen of the week. Yes. I think she got emotional kind of something like that. And then Tando still said, in the history of Big Brother, there is no fan base that has ever been tested the way God tested our love for Ashley. We stood by her throughout everything to making edits. This edit was dropped that day, so it's an edit from her stay going into the Biggie's house. This was the outfit she wore. This was staged while she was going in, and then her stay in the house. They just in a nutshell, just review everything. They just mixed everything together, talking about her stay in the house and how it was not easy for them as Ashley fans. If you're an Ashley fans, how was it when you were standing her while she was in the house? Was it really a very hot one? Was it a roller coaster? Just me in the comments, because the reaction I was seeing on socials, it really means you guys went through it. This person right here says he got emotional immediately he saw Ashley in those highlights. That is the definition of true love. And then Misty says it was 6 weeks of staring at her photo and reliving memories. He finally saw her again. This actually takes us to the fans celebrating Sweet Guluva and Ashley 4 months. Yes, they were actually talking about how Sweet Guluva stayed without her to the very end of the season, how it wasn't easy for him, and also his reaction when he got on stage, and then the highlights seeing Ashley there, he got emotional. And then here Zama M says, happy 4 month anniversary, sweet Ashley. May God keep blessing this union and giving you both strength to overcome any obstacle together and individually while you both navigate the start of your careers. Play is 4 months already. So it's been 4 months the show ended. Now, wow, this life and the way time flies, the way time flies. Even I keep wondering, before you know it is the weekend, before you know it again is another weekend. Time flies these days are like no joke. No joke at all. So make use of your time more, okay? Do not even start living someone else's life at this time, because some more this life I don't understand what they happen. In my language, I would say odika owo choribu. I don't know. Do you know the meaning of that? It means that it's like the world is coming to an end. But whichever way, it's talking about celebrating the anniversary. I mean, the Sweetash fans started sharing the video of when they were doing introduction, how Sweet Guluva was describing Ashley, how he gets to see Ashley, because I remember they picked names and Sweet Guluva picked Ashley, if I'm not mistaken. So Sweet Guluva's intro and what he was saying about Ashley was what the fan posted with this caption that says, how I met your mother, how lucky are they to have their love story on camera. They don't even have to tell their kids' story of how they fell in love. They can just show them a South African love story, how Guluva fell in love with his Ashley. So you guys, they were like, at this point, you know how parents would just tell their kids their love story. You know how I met your mom, all of those sweet stories, So they are like, for Sweet Ash, you just play the video of the show for them, how they get to meet together, and then the children will understand. So someone posted it on TikTok. So the first one I read was from X, and then Ashley reposted. I think at this point we should call her queen of reposting. She reposted the video on How I Met Your Mom to their future kids on record. And then she says, "Oh," and then Zaza says, "I once said Sweet had his name under the box and gave it to her. No one noticed that it was intention from him. Silent raise." So you guys see, Ashley was enjoying all of the shipping content going on there by TikTok, because if she come across anyone so far he had herself and Sweet Guluva, she is sharing it ASAP. And then because of people are seeing how this girl is enjoying her life, enjoying the love getting from her fans, they want to drag her to stupor. Anonymous says, "Magogo Ogle and Gulu Gulu ship in few months to come. Forget all this public display. I heard the fight like cat and mouse indoors. She's always complaining that little boy is going through a lot in the hands of Magogo Ogle, but only time will tell. Save this post." And then this person says, "This Magogo and her falling tired bee of ages. How can a 26 have this? It is overused. It means her pose is overused and tired." They're just dragging her, using the arrow to direct her melon, saying things because why? They feel like, why can one person receive all of this love? Like, why can one person get all of this attention? It's paining them. And what is paining them the most is the kind of personality that girl has. She no send anybody. She doesn't give two Fs. She does her things her own way without looking at anybody. And then someone came here and says, "I am glad even Ashley fans can see Ukutu Uboti Wabo is Agege." They now called him a you winner. I'm not going to call the word right. And what is here, it says, "Ashley is not your sister and she even don't know who you are. Also, she loves her man, not for you to judge. When I just say you want Guluva for yourself. How can you wish the ship to sail for someone you call your girl? Why don't you focus on yourself and your own man?" This other one says, "I am allergic to..." Okay, I'm going to skip the G word, that's the agege. "Please don't disrespect me. Ashley is not your sister. At least Mina, I love her as a fan. Focus on your agege faith, please." So right here now, this person is claimed to be an Ashley stan and is dissing Guluva. I have said this thing before and I will say it again. If you are standing any of those housemates, either Ashley or Guluva, and you do not like their relationship, what you have to do is stay away from it. It's very simple. You must not drag them. And while we are talking about all of this one, celebrating the anniversary and everything, Unfollowing happened again. Sweet Guluva and Ashley unfollow themselves on Instagram again. And anytime they unfollow themselves, it's so funny to see that people still crash out. A lot of people are complaining on Twitter, but they are being unfollowed. Since some of you said it's Ash that always unfollows Sweet, maybe she is the one that unfollowed her active fans too. Learn to leave Ashley and Guluva private life alone because it's not funny anymore. Honestly, me too, I do not find it funny. And it's so funny to see that all of these things sound lame. They believe things that seems that obviously it is not true. Okay, they said Ashley is jealous because Sweet Guluva posted the pictures he took with the actress. The same Ashley that reposted this video yesterday. The pictures has been all over social media for the past 3 days. Why didn't you unfollow him? You all should leave my girl alone. Are you guys listening? They are saying that the reason why Ashley has unfollowed Sweet Guluva recently is because of the picture he took with the actress during the Shaka Ilembev movie. Hope I got the name right. So now the fans are saying, but this lady, their video has been flying on the socials. Even Ashley reposted that same video. I say she's queen of reposting, and now you people are saying she unfollows Sweet because of that. And then Anonymous says, "You all need to rest and leave Ashley alone at this point. You think if Ashley and Guluva has a problem in their relationship, the first thing Ashley would do is to come to social media and unfollow him. We all know Ashley account is acting up, and the lady on Twitter is also complaining, but Ashley account just removed her. And funny enough, that is true. Let me even cut it short here. That is true. You're expecting that, wait, if something happened to their relationship, she would run fast to come and unfollow him. Okay, let's say that is what would have happened. But can't people sense give them that this unfollowing has happened more than once, more than twice, and you think it's normal? Her following has been stagnant on IG. Her IG has been acting funny, but yet people chose to reason and say whatever they want to say. because of I don't like this person. And I keep saying this, people are making their hatred or whatever they feel for someone to becloud their senses of reasoning. I fear if it's the same senses that some of you all used to crossroad in real life, because that means it's the Holy Ghost fire that has been protecting you guys from crossing roads, because such senses they don't use it to crossroad. Joke apart. Okay, Dino says Ashley has bookings from now until October, ambassador to 2 brands, been influencing brands, and you all will be out here engaging trolls whose faves haven't been doing anything except taking pictures with celebrities and calling it cooking. The stove is turned on, but the main switch is turned down. I beg, respect yourself. Feels good to see that this is a fan saying this, because this is what I will always say. Focus on your fave and ignore naysayers. It's very simple, but I see that fans find it very hard. But what will I do about it? Nothing. I would only speak and move on. For talking about moving on, I will drop my voice right here to see you guys pretty soon. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Please do not forget to like and share this video. Bye for now, babies.